That Friday started out like any other day for me, but it certainly didn't end that way. I was a soldier, a centurion of Rome, the greatest empire on earth. I was stationed in Palestine to keep the peace and maintain the rule of the Caesar. I hate to admit it now, but I had become cold and hardened to the pain I inflicted on others. I actually enjoyed bringing the local dissidents into line. Who did they think they were? Challenging the power of Rome? We had 3 crucifixions scheduled that day, 2 thieves and an insurrectionist. I nailed the accusation over this man's head myself. This is Jesus, the King of the Jews. I could understand the motivation of the thieves to steal, but I could never understand why anyone would rise up against the Caesar. That was just stupid, and we would make him pay. We ridiculed this Jesus by putting a purple robe on him and a crown of thorns on his head. We spit on him, cursed him, and beat him over and over. We thought he would cry out for mercy and beg us to stop, but he didn't. No matter what we did, he was strangely quiet and composed. It was like he knew he was going to die and was submitting to it. I couldn't figure him out. Who was this man? At the cross, my men and the crowd continued their taunts and jeers. At the height of it all, he said something that I didn't expect, and it shook me to the core. He lifted his head to heaven and said, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." Suddenly, I felt such a guilt for my part in all of this. This man was not worthy of death. If this man was a king, his kingdom was not of this world. I was in awe. I felt like I wanted to kneel before him and ask him for forgiveness. But then he groaned loudly and committed his spirit to God and died. At that moment, the earth shook, the rocks split, and the sky darkened, and then all was still. Suddenly, a life-changing realization came over me, and I heard myself say, "Truly, this man was the Son of God."